Welcome back. So last episode, we finally cracked open the natural gas geyser here. We've got near unlimited power, I want to say. Probably unwise to say that, but I'm going to say it anyway. Now, so let's have a quick look around. Let's check oxygen. Oxygen's pretty rough, and that's because these aren't running. So we're definitely going to need to grab some algae. Let's have a look around. Don't actually have a lot of algae around here, so that's a concern. Let's get in there. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Do this. Just gonna clear this out because we can always build that back in. So let's do that. So we'll make this a higher priority just for now, and get probably Jean in on that. No, yep, it'll be Jean. Get a bit of algae so we can get some oxygen pumping around the place, which is nice. Other thing I want to do in this episode is to finally move all this over to here. And we gave it a good start. So let's reprioritize this stuff. Make it a 6, I think. We'll do that to there. Probably clean out that as well at the same time. Let's go beds. Yeah, 3 now. 3 should be fine. Okay, so we can build the toilets, but that's about it. So we are definitely going to need more metal ore. So got a bit of ore up here. Yep, you keep doing that. We've got all this down here, so let's get in here. Look, I've already marked a few for dig. Let's have a look at what they do. I could probably get rid of this, to be honest. Select that. Alright, how's oxygen going? So it's doing alright. Probably at the right time to start moving all this stuff across, actually, because they're just wasting time. It's one thing that I'm going to struggle with in only having the 3 dupes is just they don't have enough time for everything. Did we pick up some more? Oh, we did. Must have been something up there. That's cool. Now, let's have a little bit of a look around. What are we actually researching right now? We are researching sensors. Cool. Alright. Because we are going to need the smart battery and whatnot. Now, did we end up doing the hydro sensor? I had flagged that. There it is. Okay, hydro sensor's in. Cool. Let's build that out. Let's have a quick look around what else we could do. Or what we could do next. Maybe distillation or decontamination. We definitely remove some of the CO2 that's at the bottom there. We'll come back to that. Just having a look through here. I haven't actually got this far before. So what do we got? Thermoregulator. Cools down gas. That's kind of handy. I guess you'd put that into a cool zone and you could pump gas into it and immediately delete the heat out of it. Some gas sensors. That's cool. Oh, that could be cool. Radiant gas pipes. You just run that through an ice biome and cool it down. Oh, gas reservoir. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff sort of this late game. Alright, what are you guys up to? So, speaking of late game, so Klee, or Klei, the company that makes this game, just announced their final roadmap on the lead up to the full release of this game. This is actually an early access game, despite everything that's in it. So I think they're going to do one more release, like the Quality of Life one that they just released before I started playing. And there's a few little other bits and pieces. Then they're going to do the full launch in, I think they said May. And then they're going to start working on DLC and stuff like that. So that's really exciting. So I'm really interested to see where they go with the game. Especially considering there's like probably 40% of this game I haven't actually touched. So that's going to be cool. So I'm looking forward to doing a playthrough. And when that happens, I think I might just do like a quickie, hey, here's all the new stuff that's out. Because you can do like a debug mode type thing where you just drop things down to see how they work. And you don't have to sit there getting your dupes, digging everything out and building everything. And speaking of, let's do that so they don't constantly wash their hands. Oh, so other thing we need, we're building on these things that are going to need water. Still don't have ore. So the other thing, so we are going to need a pump down here. We don't have enough ore just yet. So let's go. Click. So what we'll do is we'll build a pump down here and we'll build a filter. So we'll build the filter, we can't build the pump yet. You guys can go to town. I say, boys, it's Jean. Jean is I'm pretty sure Jean's a girl. Oh! Jean is gender neutral. I didn't know that. Sorry, Jean. Well, I'm embarrassed. Okay. I can roll with that. What about Bubbles? Bubbles? Bubbles is female. Turner is also gender neutral. Huh. Well, there you go. Oh, don't worry about that. So there you go. I've learnt something new in this game already. Oh, there's all the hours that I put into this game and I've just come to that realization. Jean's doing that. Jean's really good at digging now. I wish I could promote her, but I've got all those morale problems. You see, like, yeah, morale ain't great. Jean's super stressed as well, so that's something to address. All right, so let's see who we've got here. So, not great. So Ruby is anemic. Camille is mouth breather, but I've got Dirt and Paku. Paku, maybe I can dump the Paku somewhere. I don't know how to though. Let's print them. Oops. Okay. So the Paku are in there now. Yeah, well, you're kind of sitting on top of each other, my dudes. Oh, I've probably, yeah, so I've just disconnected all the power, and that was silly. Let's do that. Zoom out a bit and see what's going on. Now, do we have... Okay, so we've got enough. We don't have enough for that. So let's go... I'll go with a pipe to there. set of wire. We'll bring wire down to there, but we also need to dig this out. I've already got it marked, so let's just do that and have Jean come down. Can I make this nice? Yeah, let's make that nice. And we're not going to need that. All that. Okay, so we've got lots of copper now, which is good. Filter. Flip. Yeah, no, so it's not going to work. Yeah, let's do that. So that goes up there, that goes across, and that goes there with vents. And oh, we've just gone through another cycle. And then we do that to there. Let's have a look at our priorities. Alright, how are we going for copper here? Let's do that. There's Paku moving? Or are they just miserable? Yeah, they're just... Oh. Dudes, if you moved around, you'd be happier. So, let's see what Jane's going to do first. Cool. Got a bit more copper. That's good. Alright, so... Research was done. God, what did we do? Oh, we did smart batteries and whatnot. So that's cool. Oh, you know, we probably need to start deleting. Yeah. What's your carbon skimmer? Because we'll start deleting that CO2 because that is causing some issues down there. We also want to get to a point where we can pump this back up and use this for power somewhere. The grand experiment that didn't really go anywhere, but we can do something with it. Alright, do that. That would be really cool. That's... What is going on here? Ventilation? Oh, it's that old ventilation. So let's... We'll keep that there. Oh. Toilet's broken. If you give it a good 5 minutes, I reckon you're going to have a toilet. If you could... Oh, so the other thing we can do while I'm thinking about it, well, we might... No. Okay, so we don't have enough to do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll go electric bridge. Flippity flip. We'll do that. Cool, so this'll make them happier straight away. How are we going with copper? So all the copper's been allocated. But they haven't yet created their beds. Alright, so Bubbles is up there. Did this actually make it nice? That's a good question. Not room overlay. Decor. I can't even tell. That's probably the Shine Bug doing that. It is a little bit rubbish here. No wonder everyone's super unhappy. Let's do that. So we want to pump actual water, so we don't get this polluted water down here. This is probably going to seize up because there's no. Oh. Well. Can't actually build it, so let's make that a priority. Get you down there to do that. Let's have a look at plumbing. So we've got water going in there. So cool. So those toilets are actually usable now. Is that? Yeah, that's buildable now. That's weird. Oh. So build that, please. Everyone's giving that a go. What the hell? How much copper ore did it take? 400 copper ore for one liquid vent. That's just ridiculous. So we're going to need more algae. That's of great concern. There's a fair bit of algae through here. But there's also... I saw some up here somewhere. Let's do this. We'll do that because we can grab the algae out of there. Alright, so they're knocking into the downtime. Let's have a look at our report. Ugh. Gene's covered in germs somehow, so we should probably fix that. Might explain why she's got a little bit of stress. Possibly. Yeah, we're wasting so much power just because that thing's constantly running. That's an automation thing, and we can get to that. Let's just have a look at Gene. So, Gene, are you actually covered in germs? And these... They've all got food poisoning. They've probably got food poisoning because of this. And that can be swept away. That can be swept away. I think there's another one in there. Alright. And let's fix that. There we go. Other thing I wanted to do is... oh, I've run out. Again, I've run out of ore. So I want to make this... I want to get my morale bonus here. How's my algae looking? I've got 50 algae. That's a concern. Anyway, I can just like quickly grab algae. Let's do that. Let's mark that. Suppose I could do in here. If I do this, let's also do this. So 9's probably too much, to be honest. Yeah, I don't blame you. Stress is going down. That's good. If you built this, you'd feel a hell of a lot happier. Alright, so we're almost there. We could probably delete these now. So we can deconstruct, deconstruct. Yeah, just do that. Much easier. Tons of food. And I've probably got... Just realised we probably have... oh. Nobody's put that in here. Because I haven't told them they can. That's why. Well, that's crazy. Oh, no, he just picked up like... Did he? It hasn't updated with things. So it's like 23 kilos of food. I was like, oh, oops. Probably should have put that in there. So, question is, alright, so there are some germs on the mush bars, and I can see that now, and that's because of this water. The not so happy accident we had off camera a little bit earlier. So I can definitely fix that at a later date. So looking at this, let's do that. Let's go. Maybe make these 6s, so that way. I'll make these 7s. Don't. Okay, so what do we get? We got the carbon skimmer. In that case, we'd probably get a water sieve, so at least we're constantly circulating. Other thing that comes to mind is... it's not going to be here, is it? Algae distiller. So we are going to need that because we don't have a hell of a lot of algae left. Like we've got a bit. So we are going to need more. So just looking around, we could potentially start mining out this. Trying to see how this works. If we build our distiller here, and we build a couple of airlocks here, and then let everyone come out. It is going to cause some issues with the batteries. Like I wanted to put a oh, that reminds me. Did I? No. We are going to need transformers for these because we are maxing this out. Let's go power. And yeah, this is going to start freaking out soon. We're running way too much stuff here. Well, there are 3 of them. Let's... Oh, that one. Let's do that. So we have 3 showers. That seems like an okay number. So just getting back to here. So how am I going to do this? I kind of want to ignore, or not so much ignore, but just sort of get around here. Unpause that. Let's mark that as 1, just while I'm planning. So if we put our little... So we need a door in here. And then... Do we even need a door? We probably don't even need a door. We'll just leave it open to that. They're mining in. They're cleaning all this out. We'll put some disinfectant-y type things. Things that I don't ever remember their names. We put some storage here for it, and then we'll put maybe here and here, and we can have our airlock in there. Yeah, so we're running out of room because then I'd go, oh, let's put a sink here, which is that. So that's not enough room. Let's just mark that. Let's leave that for now. That's something we can come back to. Have a look around. Where's our better options? Is it better just to cut out here? It does mean it does require us to delete all the CO2, so at least I can get in there. But at least there's a fair bit in there I can go for. However, there is this noise over here. There's something happening on the right. I don't know if you can hear it on the right hand side. There's something in there. Oh. Sweet that. One of the mush bars died. Oh, rip mush bar. Oh, good grief. Why is the rotten mush bar in there? Ugh. And once again, we don't have anyone with flatulence. We've got a Frankie and a Travaldo, no flatulence, so that's, again, frustrating. Let's do this. We've got tons of dirt, but we need more plants, so we'll do plants. We'll add that to the little pile here. Do we actually have... Can we pick up this stuff? Can we clean up the front of here at all? Alright, so there's one thing here. There's a vitamin chews. I don't know where they go. Let's bump that up. And bump this. So algae looking at. We've got a little bit more algae, so we could dig through there at least. We've got a little bit more. It does save us some time. Have a look at research. So, what else have we got? We could shut off. No, I don't really need that. Liquid reservoir. Don't really need a liquid reservoir. So let's put a carbon skimmer down here. I'm gonna zoom out properly. Do it properly. I think the carbon skimmer's here. Yeah. And I kind of want to put it here. So we'll do that. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff we need to do. So let's... So we'll build... you know what? Let's... No. Get rid of that. Let's make these 7s. Yeah, they're not having a good time, but Gene and Bubbles got your showers. How good's that? And we've got our beds. So, I was just about to delete these. So we're going to remove these at the start of the next one. Where is... Oh, good grief. Is there disgusting in there? Have I dropped something gross in here? Yeah, there's like... Why? Why? That's so gross. So this one needs polluted dirt and rot pile. That's where that belongs. Alright. So off to the bathroom and whatnot. Let's deconstruct these. We're done with these. That's... Don't need that at all. We'll do a pneumatic door here with a thingy. I think we could run that along. Yeah. Nice. That's better. A quick little clean. And yeah, we're all out of algae again. So there's that ongoing issue that we're having. So yeah, you're just gonna clean now, aren't you? I should have deprioritized that. Let's see how much they can actually clean up. Filtration medium. So we can put some sand in here when it's full. Oh, it's actually not that bad. And then the muck root goes in here. Edible muck root. There we go. So that's going to fix that problem. So let's get them. So a quick review. Yeah, probably just need that as a 6. 7 seems a bit excessive there. So I'm building this ladder here just because I know they're going to jump off and then they'll freak out because they've got no air, and they will suffocate because they are silly dupes. Oh, that's interesting. I can't. Let's do that. CO2. So that'll go there. And then we'll build the water sieve next to it, which I don't think is ready. Oh, we also need to build refined metals, so we can do that in future. But I think for now, how much? Okay, we haven't actually harvested any of the algae gene, but we do have lots of copper now, so that's pretty rad. So I'm happy with that. And yeah, you definitely need to be pumping algae. How's our water sieve? It's getting there. Getting there. Yeah, cool. Alright. That is a long way for them to run, I've just realised. And how much polluted water do we have? Well, there's a fair bit. Is that 370 times 4 is maths. It's a bit. Yeah, I should do that probably. Yeah, it's like 1600 kilos or something like that. It's under 1600 kilos. Alright, let's just do a quick germs check. So they've got germs. I think they've got germs from all this food, so we're gonna have to fix that. But it's not causing them too much grief. Have a look at our stats. So look at the morale now. This is crazy. So all they needed was a shower, and the morale's jumped. So that's awesome. One thing before I go, I think let's just have a quick looky-loo. Can he become a chef? He can't because he needs to be a 12. Bubbles is a 5 and needs to be a 12. Jean needs to be an 8 and she's a 4. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I think for now, like I'm happy. We've done the move. They haven't actually deleted the beds that they're supposed to and move over here, but I'm going to consider this a success. So I've done exactly what I wanted to do. So we'll come back in the next episode and we'll work on removing this CO2. We'll work on pumping this natural gas somewhere. And most importantly, let's get over here and we'll start doing some algae into slime so that we can continue breathing. So that's, yeah. So we've got this nice greeny blue color through the base. That's what we like to see. Alrighty, so thank you all for watching. Do like, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you then.